Hi, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wakefield College's latest employer engagement event. So this marks the start of National Apprenticeship Week, and you may have seen various campaigns on the usual websites and social media platforms for National Apprenticeship Week and what we're doing here at Wakefield College. So we really appreciate you joining us today, particularly in the light of the current situation, national lockdown, etc. And we really understand that businesses are operating in a very difficult landscape at the moment. So thanks for joining us. And hopefully today we might be able to explore some ways in which we can work with you and ways in which we can possibly assist you. So today, as one of the main providers in the region, we want to take this opportunity to update you on some new initiatives and opportunities that are available at the college. Many you will have seen through government initiatives, some based on the pandemic, some based very much on the government's agenda about putting employers right at the heart of skills and training, not just in apprenticeships now, but on the wider platform for training and upskilling. So what we're going to be going through today are the new initiatives that are available from the government, including opportunities for free in-work training. We will be hoping to work with you and build relationships as partners to ensure that we've got the right training and skills in the district. We'll also be highlighting our extensive and high quality work placements, supporting young people on study programmes and T-levels, and you'll be hearing from some of the local employers we're currently working with our young people. We will be launching our adult skills and employer training strategy. This is going to include the new ways in which we're working with our business development team. You'll be hearing more about that from our business development manager, David White, shortly. But this is just a new way of working where we're looking at linking labour market intelligence and training needs analysis. So very much coming to you and saying, we're your local provider for training and skills. How can we help you deliver the skills that you need to future-proof your business? And finally, just to highlight the new services that are designed to plan for your future needs and keep us in line with the changing environments and future job markets. So after you've heard all the speakers' presentations, there'll be an opportunity for questions and answers. So that's everything from me, I think. So without further ado, can I hand over to David White? Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, my name is David White. I'm the Head of Employer Engagement at Wakefield College. So I just want to start off by talking about an initiative that the college is delivering under at the moment. So this is called, so I'll just allow Terry to get it up. There it is. This is called Let's Talk Real Skills. So this is one of the various contracts that the college is working on currently, and this sort of project is all about developing new provision to meet the needs of business, particularly SMEs. So it's an ESF funded project. So what it does to start with is look at what is the current training provisioning in the area and mapping that out, which is that aspect of it is completed. Then it's about identifying the different needs, the gaps and the challenges. So looking at what doesn't exist currently or isn't available in the region in terms of training and skills. And then there's money available to develop new provision. So very much working with industry, with employers, together with FE colleges and other training providers to completely create new courses, new projects, new training provision that will help to meet the needs of business. Later on in the project, there's then the opportunity to pilot that provision with SMEs, and that piloting will be fully funded, so free essentially. So we'll be identifying various businesses that will want to develop that provision and pilot it. And the ultimate aim is then to create a legacy. So we create the provision, we have it available for businesses in the future, and then we find ways of funding it so that it can be used long term. So if you can move to the next slide, Terry. These are the sectors that are supported under Let's Talk Real Skills. So it covers the vast majority of businesses in the region. Some may fit in more than one sector. Some are solely in a single one. So these sectors, for each of these is what's called a collaborative skills partnership. So these are groups of employers, sector bodies, colleges, training providers that meet usually monthly to discuss what are the needs within a specific sector, to put together projects that are going to meet those needs, and then work collaboratively to make those a reality. So if we can move to the next slide, please, Terry. So currently, as a college, we've got 2 projects that are up and running. The first one is in glass manufacturing. So this is about looking at developing an apprenticeship standard for the glass manufacturing industry, which is a fairly large employer in the district, employing about 3,000 people. So looking at developing that standard, as there isn't a specific apprenticeship for the industry currently, but also looking at what other training needs might be needed within the industry. So actually meeting tomorrow as a forum with the various employers so that we can discuss how we're going to develop that for the future. And then the second one that we're working on, it's been headed up by us, is construction sites operative. So this is developing a career pathway and an accreditation for what were historically called labourers on construction sites, but we are trying to get away from that language and calling them construction site operatives. So we're trying to give them some recognition for the valuable job they do within the industry, and to create a qualification that they can use so that employers have confidence in the people that they're bringing into the business. So ultimately, longer term, this will be for both people already working in the industry and those who are looking to enter. And we're really keen as a college to hear from any employers as to what you think is required in your sector. What doesn't exist at the moment in terms of skills or training that we could look to develop? And crucially, there's the money available to actually do that work. So anybody has any views on that whatsoever, anything at all, my contact details will be towards the end of this presentation, and you can get in contact with me, and I'd be really keen to have a conversation about it. And Brendan, I will come to you at the end with regards to that, but there is something going on in that area. But I'm going to move now on to this is part of our strategy of working and engaging with employers going forward, is to, and Joe alluded to this in the introduction, is about skills planning with businesses. So this is very much looking at sort of training needs analysis with businesses, identifying their immediate skills needs, their future skills needs, and then as a college, looking at how we can address those. So that might be using existing courses or qualifications, it might be developing new things, it might be bespoke programs, and looking to hide the wiring in terms of finding the funding, doing the paperwork on behalf of businesses to apply for that funding, trying to make it as easy and as least bureaucratic as possible so that we can offer to businesses what they actually need without them having to jump through numerous hoops to do it, and trying to build relationships for the future. So we've got a short video that kind of explains this process, which will be played next. And I apologize, you may think a star is born, but from my point of view, it's actually quite cringeworthy.
Wakefield College helps over 10,000 local businesses and industries year on year by identifying significant gaps in skills provision and then offering the best quality training, such as our new HGV courses, supporting this ever-growing local industry. Do you have skills shortages in your business, but have no idea what training or funding you can apply for? If so, we can help. Wakefield College is now offering free skills planning sessions for businesses. We can work with you to identify the skills you need to grow your business and advise as to what sort of training might be most beneficial, depending on whether you want to upskill your current staff or find fresh talent by offering things like work or industry placements and apprenticeships to our students. You can visit our webpage www.wakefield.ac.uk for more information, or get in touch to book your free skills planning session by either emailing or phoning to arrange an appointment. The aim of this service is to take the pain out of planning your workforce skills development and to help you navigate what can be a complex and fragmented system. The appointments can be held either face-to-face, socially distanced, virtually, or over the phone at a time to suit you. The appointment will take no more than an hour, typically 40 to 45 minutes. From start to finish, you will have one point of contact who will help you with identifying where skills may be able to solve a business issue and with planning for the long-term needs of the business. During this exploratory meeting, we will look at what the plans, goals and ambitions are for the business, what challenges or barriers to growth you have, how you would rate training for your sector, what skills needs you have currently and what you envisage needing in the future. We can then offer training provision, recommendations and options that meet your needs, help with your growth plans or address challenges and barriers in the business. Where we can't directly help, we will refer you to external organisations who may be able to. If you want to proceed with any training, we will organise this internally and arrange course enrolments. If there is funding available, we can also help you access it and, in many instances, complete most of the required paperwork on your behalf. If you are interested in our skills planning service, please get in touch.
So thanks for your attention on that one. I'm not sure it's going to win an Oscar, but it was the best that I could do at the time. So I'm going to hand over to John Turner now, who's going to talk to you a little bit about apprenticeships.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us this afternoon. I can't see the screen, guys. I need to see the screen. Okay, thank you. I'm going to bombard you first of all with what employers say about apprenticeships. I think apprenticeships have been playing an increasingly key role in economic growth in the country, and I'm sure that as we return to, or not return to, but as we approach whatever the new normal turns out to be, that they will have an even more important role to play. So here's a few stats about what employers say. 86% say that apprentices help develop skills relevant to the company. 78% that apprentices help to improve productivity. 74% that apprentices help improve the quality of the products or services of employers. And 84% of apprenticeship employers are satisfied with the programme as it currently exists nationwide. Encouragingly for us at Wakefield College, in our last Ofsted report, 90% of employers said that they would recommend apprenticeships delivered by Wakefield College. So let's move on and have a look at some reasons why, if you're not already employed an apprentice, that you should do. And hopefully some of these reasons will give you a bit of background into why employers are so positive about apprenticeships. So, cost-effective training solution. Apprenticeships provide a cost-effective training solution while ensuring your staff are learning skills relevant to their role. If you pay into something called the apprenticeship levy, you utilise that levy to pay for your apprenticeships. If you're an SME and you don't pay into the levy, there's an expectation you would make a 5% contribution. But if you're a small employer with less than 50 staff and you're looking to employ a 16 to 18-year-old, that would be fully funded for you by the government. If you're not sure whether you're a levy payer or not, just get in touch with us and we can help you on that one. And in terms of cost effectiveness, we also provide a simple recruitment service for apprenticeships, so you don't have to spend money or time on recruitment. and we'll handpick candidates that match your specific specifications, ready for you to interview and make the final decisions. And in addition, we can support you to embed apprenticeships into your long-term recruitment strategy, and that's some of the stuff that David will be talking to you about today. Bespoke into your needs, apprenticeships are designed to meet the needs of your business, and they've been designed by employers to ensure that they deliver the knowledge, skills and behaviours that you need as an employer. Back to my percentages, and 86% of employers said that apprentices help to develop relevant skills for their organisation and help them to fill the skills gap. So depending on the apprenticeship, there are optional pathways to further ensure that training meets your needs. And as part of our service to you, we'll conduct a thorough needs analysis to ensure your staff training and development needs are met, not just now, but also in the future. Gaining a competitive edge by providing opportunities to young people or those looking to reskill, you'll have exclusive access to talent and ideas that can give your business a competitive edge in what's a pretty saturated marketplace. And according to the National Apprenticeship Service, 74% of employers say that apprenticeships improved product or service quality. Apprenticeships bring a boost in productivity to ensure you can meet your customers' demands. And there's quite a lot of statistical evidence around boosting productivity. 78% of employers have said that apprentices improve productivity. And the Centre for Economics and Business Research recently stated that apprenticeships can bring a boost to productivity as high as £10,000 per apprentice. Barclays, and obviously there are not many companies in the Wakefield district like Barclays, but they do quite a lot of research into the impact that their apprentices have on their business. They reckon that apprentices contribute a huge productivity impact to the business, with each apprentice contributing £18,000 of net productivity gains. Obviously that's not going to translate into those kind of figures as we move down the spectrum to smaller employers, but there is clear evidence that employing an apprentice will boost your productivity. And also, lack of training at management level can reduce in a loss of productivity. The Office for National Statistics highlighted a statistical link between management practices and productivity, with ineffective managers resulting in a decrease in productivity. We offer a number of apprenticeships for managers or team leaders, which can help to improve their skill, and you can use your levy to pay for that training as well. Current staff build their skills in training and management working with apprentices. They'll support the apprentice to gain the skills they need. So your current workforce naturally builds skills in mentoring, training and management. And as I've just said, they can be supported with formal qualifications through the apprenticeship route. Here's an interesting one: boosting loyalty and morale and reducing staff turnover. Again, the National Apprenticeship Service have pointed out